Hello and welcome to Wizard Hypnosis. To read what this file will do to you, please make sure to read the file description. If you have read that and wish to continue, make sure that nothing will disturb you for the next little while. Turn off your phone, turn off your light, make sure nothing loud will happen. And also, make sure that you are comfortable, that you are able to bring your body to ease. If you are ready to continue, then we can begin. I'd like you to take a moment to understand and realize that hypnosis is a state of focus. All you need to do to enter a hypnotic state, even without my control. In fact, a lot of people experiment doing this with themselves, like meditation. But all you really need to do is bring yourself into a deep focus. And that focus can be on anything. Whatever is easiest to focus on. Right now, you are listening to my voice. You're watching a spiral on the screen. Both of those things lure in your focus. It's easy to listen to what I say. All you have to do is hear it. You naturally accept the words. You let them in. It's easy to stare at that spiral. After all, that spiral's right in front of you. It's easier to look there than anywhere else. It's just where your eyes naturally fall. And then your focus grows. The rest of the world slowly, not right away, but slowly, loses its importance. As if all you really needed to think about right now was my voice, that spiral, the hypnotic suggestions to come that you naturally focus on. You naturally find meaning in bringing your attention deeper towards these things. And if you are calm, if you are safe, then it's natural that focusing yourself on, staring and listening like that can calm your body, because it's not doing anything. It doesn't need to do anything. All the muscles have all this time, all this room to relax, and it's okay if you stretch. Some people actually find it helps them get comfortable in trance. There's nothing wrong with moving. If you need to move to get comfortable, that's perfectly acceptable. Perhaps when you are deeper, you will find your body does it on its own, without you needing to consciously do anything. Because that's something that gets a little easier to let go of as you focus more on my voice and more on that spiral. It can become much easier to simply lose focus on your thoughts, on your awareness of self, on your awareness of consciousness. Now, a lot of the time, there's still some conscious thinking going on in the mind, especially as the mind falls deeper into focusing on my words. And that's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine to go into trance, however it is best for you. You might find that as we continue this hypnotic experience together, thoughts naturally slip away. You don't need to force them to leave. In fact, an easy way to help that feeling of mindlessness overcome you is to imagine that your thoughts were floating upwards. Imagine them in tiny little bubbles, each one sparkling in the sunlight, reflecting its rays back at you, calmly floating upwards, calmly finding its way into the sky. Watch them float. Watch them drift in the wind and realize that you don't really know what's inside those bubbles, at least not as clearly as you did before. Your thoughts are floating away. And just like that, it's easy to let go of all your awareness and to simply focus on my words and the spiral in front of you. Simply focus deeply on being hypnotically influenced. And since your mind and all of its thoughts are just floating away right now, floating upwards and blown off to the distance, you might find that since you have no thoughts, you have no thinking to become anxious. Your anxieties float away with your thoughts. And if you've got no anxieties, your body naturally begins to relax. Because keeping it all wound up and tight is so much effort. All those muscles need to work so hard to keep that tension in. And your body's not going to do it if it's not worried or anxious at all. It's not going to put all that strain in. And in fact, you might begin feeling the relaxation, feeling each muscle relax, feeling each tension unfurl. In fact, you might find that with each breath in, you breathed in relaxation, and with each breath out, you breathed out all tension, allowing you to feel so very calm, safe, and completely secure, ready to experience everything in a perfectly safe and wonderful way. Now I'd like you to feel so completely relaxed, so completely safe, that being under my hypnotic influence is no worry at all. That it's calming and safe to give that control to me, even if it's just for this little while. So together with me now, I want you to focus on that safe, calm feeling of security. Focus on how it feels within you as an emotion, and perhaps as a physical feeling that comes along with that. Since you have fallen into trance for me, we can grow that feeling. We can grow it much, much more, so that you can feel so very safe and ready to accept suggestions. So I'd like you to imagine for me a bubble just like before. Like bubbles hold thoughts, they can hold other feelings. So, as we continue, we are going to fill this bubble with your feeling of safety. You will find that as we continue, your feelings of safety fill this bubble, causing it to grow and grow. You can watch it now, growing, stretching in the mind, And this bubble growing much, much larger, because everyone wants to feel safe and secure. Everyone wants to feel like someone will protect them. I know that you deeply want me to protect you and to keep you safe from everything. So, this bubble will grow quite firmly, quite strongly, filled with that sense of complete safety, complete calmness, complete trust, just growing and growing and growing. Now we all know bubbles can't stretch forever. At some point or another, they have to pop. Now, when this bubble pops, there will be nothing to hold in all that safety, all that trust you feel for me. It will fill your mind completely, and you will fall much, much deeper into trance. So I'm going to count you down from 10. With each number down, that bubble will grow twice as big as before, until on the number 1, you will feel it and watch it pop, with all that trust falling, filling your mind. Let's begin. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Watch as that bubble pops and feel all those feelings deep in your brain. This is how hypnosis can feel. A wonderful trusting sensation with someone else controlling you. It can feel so good to be hypnotized by me like this. And in fact, you can find that experiencing this helps you trust me, helps you enjoy being controlled this way. The hypnotic experience is naturally enjoyable. Everyone loves to be hypnotized. It's relaxing, pleasurable, and it can fill us with this sense of ease. You can find that I will always bring you this sense of ease, because you are used to feeling it with me. It is natural to feel this way, and it is perfectly okay. You are safe with me. You will always be safe, accepting all of my suggestions. And the more you feel this, the more you can realize that. You see, me popping the bubble with you didn't take away the growing feeling of trust, the growing feeling of depth. If anything, there's nothing to hold it back. You are ready to feel a deeper submission towards me. you are ready to enjoy all of the fantasies that you try so hard to keep from becoming reality. I'm going to count you down one more time. And this time, it can be as if the bubble burst on each number down. You can feel so completely calm, so completely at ease, that everything just relaxes. Every single tension, even the ones you don't know about, just relaxing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And you're very deep now. You're very susceptible. I could suggest so many things to you right now, and yet it feels wonderful. And this is how it feels to be brainwashed. This is how it feels when I control you. I want you to hold on to this feeling. Remember how safe you feel when I brainwash you like this. How good it feels. You might find yourself wanting my hypnotic control more after this, and that's perfectly fine. I have many files for you to listen to. It is natural to want more. Right now, you are feeling wonderful. You are feeling so calm, so completely at ease. Naturally, anyone would enjoy that experience. Anyone would enjoy submitting to me when I make them feel like this. Now, I'm going to wake you up in a moment. I know you want more of this feeling. Anyone would. That's perfectly okay. I have many files for you to listen to. If you would like to deepen your submission towards me, to become more controlled, to be even owned by my control over you, then you can listen to as many of my files as you like. I'm going to wake you up in a moment. I hope you've enjoyed yourself with me here, and I know you are ready to be hypnotized again. On a count of 5, you will wake, feeling so much better than before. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, wide awake. If you enjoyed that, make sure to subscribe to my channel and like the video. And as always, thank you for giving your mind to wizard hypnosis.